I've got lots of comments about the weather.
All right, kids, it's time for Bingo is Life. I'm Jay Zare. I'm back. I wasn't in jail or anything for very long. Joined by the
Guest of the governor.
the Bingo Boys from Briary Branch.
Hello.
Hey, yo.
Chris and Mike.
Nice to see you.
Over here we've got. How are we introducing this kid these days?
I don't know.
That guy.
The youngest of the Silver Fox.
I'm thrilled to be called a kid.
Christian Parrott in the house.
Hello.
And over here we have Mama Shackles.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Fresh from her odyssey to Bucky's.
Oh my God, I'm not that
She's
fresh.
been living there.
I have not.
Apparently, if you find a place to hide in the closet or something, you can just stay there 24 hours.
No, in the
a day.
bathrooms. They clean them constantly, so it's the cleanest place you can.
Oh, I'm sure those bathrooms at
So,
Bucky's are spotless.
This episode will not be brought to you by Buc-ee's, but it may have some content relating to Beavertown. Jeez.
I have to go.
We are going to be editing this one heavily. Mike is taking a large drink.
So sadly, our guest that we had planned will not be able to make it tonight.
That's right.
I was,
right.
and we were all talking to all the famous celebrities, the governor of Virginia,
Yep.
the guy that drives, lives under the bridge, couldn't get anybody.
Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do?
I did talk to. We're going to get him on the show as soon as we can. Maybe September is when the next date's coming on. Ryan Faraci, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Who's the owner of Rhythm and Vinyl, which is a new record store in the
It is in the Liberty Street Mercantile. Next to Chestnut Ridge Roasters in the basement.
Where they had the Wool Gatherers play.
Noia hosted a play down there. There was a yarn shop down there for a while. In the upstairs area, there's parentheses. Cannot say the word. Parentheses, books. It's a great little bookshop.
It's a really great space. They've got, and he's got a nice dog down there named Monty.
Oh,
Monty?
the dog?
Monty the
Okay.
dog.
Oh.
And they're going to start doing performances down there. Right?
Well,
Good.
my Oliver, my son.
Yeah.
He went and bought a record. He bought Fleetwood Mac. Rumors? No. Rumors, yes. Rumors.
No, not
No,
Rumors.
yes. He bought Fleetwood Mac Rumors, and he was so pumped. He came home. He was like,
He bought it down there at the Rhythm and Vinyl.
Brand new. Brought it-
Fantastic.
Freshly
Yeah.
pressed.
There's a whole new sub industry or entertainment industry on YouTube of Generation X producers or whatever pretending to listen to these albums for the first time.
They're like, oh, it's a bop.
Who's the lead guitarist for Dire Straits? Because he's really good.
That guy's going places.
My son is into vinyl and actually has his own record player in his room and everything, and it's cooler than my room ever was. So one wall was decorated.
His has electricity.
It does, electricity, and it doesn't have what I call the special bucket next to the bed for emergencies. No,
Does it have walls?
That was a gift, though.
mostly, yeah, it's got
Wow.
mostly. One wall is all
Dirt.
decorated with with vinyl cover. I'm not going to get through this, am I? With vinyl covers.
Yeah.
So it's cool. It's cool. He's got some good ones, and it's all old stuff. It's like I've done one good thing.
Yeah.
Hey, kids, if you have a room with walls,
And no poop bucket.
you're doing good.
Doing good.
For now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my son also likes the vinyl. He's
Yeah.
got a friend, and they talk about it, and they try to find the cool old stuff. And it's such a bummer. About 20 years ago, I sold all kinds of really great vinyl to Elliot. Maybe it wasn't 20. Maybe it was only 15 years ago. But I sold all these great Neil Young records. I had some Beatles records, and I sold them all. And I think for a pretty good price though. Elliot actually gave me a really good price, and so
Elliot's awesome.
yeah. So he owns Wonder Records and Wonder Skate Shop, and I would also, it's another cool record / music store in Harrisonburg. That if you've never, been there, go check it out.
He's a multi-generational record dealer. His father was Stewart, who started Town and Campus Records.
No.
Yeah, that's who we bought that from. And down there where Midtown Market is now, used to be Town and Campus Records.
Awesome.
I did not know that.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's how he got into that. And
Oh my God, that's so cool.
Well, it was funny.
Things
There was
can-
a yard sale in my neighborhood, and there was a guy, and he was like, we're selling records. I was like, 3 for $20. This is the best deal in town. And I texted Elliot. I was like, Elliot, there's a guy selling records, 3 for $20. And then Elliot texted me back. He goes, I know that guy. We're good. I got all the stuff I wanted from him already. So it's just funny, like when you're in, everyone, he knows everybody. You know what I mean?
Everything else in the pile was just like Jerry Reed records and some like preaching.
Every time I'm in Wonder, it's neat. There's, I'll go over and look at records. He also has a lot of really great instruments and amps. It's such a cool place to go. And I'll be going through the albums, and some very serious guy will come in and just be like, what do you got? And Elliot be like, well, the new ones are over there. He'll thumb through and be like, nah, nothing, and then walk out. It's like those serious collectors and stuff like that. They're the vinyl heads that make the rounds.
The really cool thing about that operation is half of it is the skateboard shop and half of it is Elliot's operation. You can tell.
There's amplifiers as well.
You can tell two different people are responsible for the
sneakers.
The arrangement of the two different.
I love it.
Well, actually, I would, at this point, it's been there for years now, so it's kind of a Harrisonburg staple at this point, which
is
an
institution.
Awesome.
Didn't they used to call that kind of store a curio?
Curio?
A curio?
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah.
What have you all been up to? I've been gone.
Right. Like, I feel like this episode, even though we don't have a guest, I think it's okay because we've kind of been doing adventures and things separately. I feel like this episode's kind of like midsummer campfire. Let's get around and tell each other's recent stories.
Well, I'll start off with just about bingo. We haven't, this was the first day we've done bingo in 2 weeks because we took a little hiatus. And the crowd was interesting this evening. And it wasn't just because of the crowd. After you take 2 weeks off, all of a sudden it's like, wait a minute, how does this work? It was weird getting back into the swing of things.
Mike had to tell me, now we do the paper airplane contest.
Now we do that. Okay.
I was like, I was going to do the box.
I will throw out there the crowd this evening was one of the types of crowds where you have to earn it. And I appreciate those types of crowds, especially when you don't get an immediate reaction, but by the end, they're starting to go along with you. That, to me, is a lot more fun than just good and crazy right from the get-go.
Now, are you going to have to cultivate a whole new audience every year? Or
I have no idea.
Is there a continuation from year to year? I know
every time they go on vacation, apparently,
we reset
all of their fans are like, screw this.
Yeah, they're just
That's totally true.
They're done with it.
Come back. Please come back. They're back. People are people.
Nah, it's
do some more bingo.
At 7:10, there was no one in this building.
Right.
So by 7:30, we had a full downstairs, which was cool.
But it was cool. It's good to be back. And, we'll get back into the swing now.
Oh, yeah.
I woke up the other morning and heard, I guess it was it your mother or your grandmother playing guitar?
The last episode that we posted was from our music from our grandmother.
If for the streaming service I have, if you don't turn it off or set it to turn off, you just keep playing whatever weird podcast you listen to.
Welcome to Grandma Had a Show.
And thanks to everybody who responded.
Oh,
to that.
yeah, we had some sweet comments.
Yeah, we really did. So I really, really thank you.
I love the pictures that you posted with it. That really gave it a more real feel. I appreciated seeing those.
Yeah. Well, I was just really happy. My cousin sent them to me. Mm-hmm. She was like, "Here you go. Here's Grandma."
How'd the show go at the Alpine Goat?
Really good, hot.
Oh, the July 4th show.
Hot, but man, that was fun.
Did you play on the big stage?
Oh, we did.
Yeah,
and it was a fun show.
So cool.
But it was super hot.
Next investment for the band is 2 fans.
I would say that stage is perfect. And now I want to play there. Awesome. I want to play there in September, October.
Do it in the evening.
I want to do it in
maybe
the
June.
Evening. Yeah, in the evening when the sun is down. We played from 2 to 5 in the afternoon, and it was like, "Hello, July 4th."
Yeah. Yeah, it was hot.
They had a good crowd, but we were all hiding under the tiny
shade.
scraps of shade.
Yes.
One of you guys commented about the crowd just hunkering in the shade.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, we had the tree people, and then we had the tent people or whatever.
The porch people.
Yeah, the porch
The sandbox people.
And to his credit, Chris Howdyshell had people dancing for the last song. I was like, how do you do that, Mike?
Yeah, that's right.
I thought someone was going to
Wizardry.
Wizardry.
Are the dogs allowed at that place? I know I have.
I saw dogs.
I believe so. Yeah.
Speaking of which, I'm going to put another plug in here.
Yeah.
If you've ever thought about fostering a dog, they're just in desperate trouble at the SPCA. They're just overwhelmed.
Are they?
They need if you want to if anybody in the listening audience wants to help out a poor canine.
That picture you sent of the dog, are you fostering another one now?
I am fostering one right now.
Yay.
It's borderline foster fail.
What does that mean?
That means I have to decide by Thursday whether I'm going to keep her or not. But
Means Jay's got another dog.
Hey, I was gonna say
Right.
you're keeping that dog.
she's a
I
great
can
dog.
see
She loves to. She's an escape artist. She was one of the ones that. Did you hear about the hoarding situation in Broadway?
I did,
Yeah.
yeah.
The 59. She's one of the.
Horrible.
Oh,
She's one of those dogs.
She's one of the
Oh,
ones,
my
and
gosh.
so she was used to living outside in
I see.
in Broadway with no supervision. But she's a great dog. But she likes to run. She can escape. She could jump over a 4-foot fence without touching it. She's a little tiny 20-pound dog.
Wow. Spring.
But yeah, if and the SPCA, Heather, she'll take care of you. They give you everything
Very
you
cool.
need, great food,
Right.
medicine. They'll take care of it all, and they're just putting crates up in the offices and everything. They're so full of dogs. It's a sad situation, but so I
Well,
wanted to put that out. They do a great job. They have a very, very low kill rate over there.
Yeah.
Kittens too.
Kittens, too.
Right now it's kitten season. If you want to.
well, there you go, SPCA.
Is that a thing?
Kitten season.
Apparently it is. It's
Cat
kitten season.
gestation period?
They start breeding, and then
Oh.
there's kittens everywhere, and they all wind up at the SPCA, and
Oh.
and then it's sad.
I found a kitten in my work, and I was for a moment I thought, oh my god, I'm gonna have a cat
Yep.
because it was so cute.
Yeah.
And then a guy I work with was like, my daughter would take it, and I was like, please take this, take this, and she did. She took the cat, and man, oh boy, I almost was like about to have a cat. They're so cute when they're teeny.
Murderers and thieves. That's what cats are. Sorry, just remember that. Evil comes in very cute, adorable faces.
Hey, I'm here for it.
Well, thank
I'm
you.
here for it.
Yeah, let's team up.
And
That faction is heard from at the table.
Hey,
The cats are
Jay.
evil faction.
Hey Jay. So what's up? Godot is selling out
Yeah.
every
Godot
night.
Tell us.
We're getting standing ovations.
Nice, yeah.
And people are coming from all over.
That doesn't surprise me, but
People from back in the day, to
Oh, good.
like 30, 40 years ago. Haven't.
Yeah.
I think I saw Mum Shackles and Michael.
Yeah.
Howdy Shell.
We were there
Opening night.
Thank God they didn't
Fantastic.
ask me to write a review, though. Thank God. 'Cause it would have been.
We had some really glowing reviews, but the best review was from a very dear friend of mine that said, I really enjoyed it even though I wasn't high.
Ah,
I didn't say that.
Somebody said that.
I didn't
someone
use
said
those
that.
words.
Yeah, well,
I've-
that's good.
I've just
I said I raw dogged through your show and it was fine. I think.
I don't even know what that means.
Well,
I didn't say you said that, Mum Shackles.
I didn't say I did say it.
I know.
I didn't say what I did say either because I didn't use the word raw dog on a text. Don't write that word down. Just say it out loud. It's okay.
What does it turn it into? There you go.
It just means like it sounds gross.
yeah.
But I think the kids are using it now in a very casual way.
Oh,
Are you
okay,
nodding
gotcha.
with me? Or are you agreeing? Or are you
no,
just
it is.
relief.
It's like in the '80s when all of a sudden it was okay for people to say, "Oh, he's real anal about that." I'm like,
Yeah.
stop saying anal.
Yeah.
what? Anal.
Yeah.
Wait.
No, anal. Yeah.
Anal, yeah.
Anal.
But do you remember when it was like, oh, he sucks,
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
and then it was like, you can't say that, and
My-
then all of a sudden everyone's like, yeah, everybody sucks. now.
It doesn't mean the same thing anymore.
My father
No.
pulled me aside and he said, "You know what that means, right?" And I was like, "No." I was like 7. He was like, "That means they suck lemons," and I was like, "That's terrible, Dad." No, it's
Who
yeah.
would want to
same
do
thing.
that?
Yeah, it was big in corporate culture in the
Suck.
80s and the 90s of like, "Oh, she's so anal about that." It's like we're in a meeting. This is,
Do you remember the anal retentive chef played by Phil Hartman on SNL?
that was brilliant.
That was my introduction to the word anal. Jay is rubbing his face.
I think
It's like,
it's 'cause-
why do I would rather be at rehearsal.
probably
right now.
because we're saying anal.
I think we have a limit on how many times.
Do you think it's because we're saying anal too much?
Probably. Anyway, raw dogging me.
Raw dogging. Now, when you
You're
raw
just
dog
going
anal,
into something without like any kind of shield or barrier. Like it's like if you went skiing and forgot your coat, you'd be like, just raw dog that ski slope. I don't know. I don't know skiing terminology, so I'm kind of.
I raw dog that ski slope.
raw
I
dog.
see anal. I'm looking at our editor going, salute.
Y'all are just raw dogging this podcast.
We sure are, baby. We sure are.
So waiting for Godot, I've heard, and this is on the book face. This is and also.
I don't think we can say book face anymore.
Broad dog that one. We like stupid, crazy rave reviews about.
It's hard to believe. I mean,
It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
No,
for
we
me either.
we knew that's what was going to
Yeah.
happen.
But I'll tell you, I mean, it's John Harrell. I don't know if did you ever get to work with him?
Never did.
Because
No.
we were in Glengarry Glen Ross with Tom King in the 1993. John remembered exactly, but I mean that guy's like he's like kicking out the
I should
raw
have seen that. Yeah.
the raw original chi.
Yeah.
You're like. Yeah, and I've probably had that with you. I'm sure. Where you know when you're on stage and you're just like looking at somebody and you're just like you're like, we're taking this,
Doing it.
We're taking this up to the next level. The energy's pumping out.
That's cool.
But I mean, Ken and Ron and you and this other guy. I mean, what a y'all are pros.
Powerhouse.
I really do think you guys could have formed a theater company. I mean, you really could have. Y'all are fantastic.
Can still.
Yeah. Sure.
And it's amazing. And we have Fadia in her very first performance ever.
Yeah, that's right.
So
I thought she did really well too.
that's the first time she'd ever been on stage.
Yeah.
Who knew?
It's very
Her name is Fadia. And I can't. Come on,
She's
help
the
me.
stage manager, and then
She was the
plays
stage
boy
manager, and
character.
she had to take over as the part of the boy. I guess it's too late for Concord Theatricals to shut us down. But she does a great job, and it adds a different dimension, and it's really good to have like at least one person in the play who's not a really old white guy.
Well, it's also an exciting kind of return to theater at the Grill.
At the Grill.
I think that's cool. And with this success, I'm assuming that will give you some momentum and think about some other things that could happen there.
Yeah, the major difficulty there is you have to put the thing, make it into a theater starting about 5 o'clock, and then put it back to a restaurant starting at about 9:30.
So you should do shows that are set in restaurants.
Yeah, that would probably.
Then you don't have to move anything. Have you heard about the Death Coaster?
No. Tell me about it.
I don't know much about it, but it's either real or a fantasy. But it's a roller coaster that's designed to kill you. Like it's for people that are
Just like
instead of Dr. Kevorkian, you go on a big roller coaster ride, and it just the velocity
Interesting.
and whatever of the centrifugal force of the up and down and the spinning. They go in the loop de loops. It's like a loop de loop of death.
Yeah.
So hopefully they don't have that at the Rockingham County Fair this year.
Interesting.
Maybe we'll just stick with the big slide.
The euthanasia coaster.
Ha-ha!
It's
Is
a
it real?
hypothetical steel roller coaster and euthanasia device designed with the sole purpose of killing its passengers. The concept was conceived in 2010 and made into a scale model by Lithuanian artist Julianas Urbonas.
And will that
it
be
was Lithuania.
will that be at the Rockingham County Fair?
It will.
Is that-
It will.
At least
but-
demonstrations.
They're paying extra. They only put cattle on that though.
Like I think the RMH is doing like mammograms on Monday, and then Tuesday they have the roller coaster, and then Wednesday they're doing blood pressure checking.
Oh, good.
No, the
think
4-H,
it's
they put the
something.
pigs on there after they sell them.
Yeah, and then it just goes straight into
Yeah.
a sausage maker. It's the Looney Tunes Rube Goldberg machine.
There was a ride at King's Dominion, I swear to God. When I was a kid, there was a ride in King's Dominion called the Time Machine.
Yes.
That you would walk into, and it would spin you around, and the floor would drop out, and people just threw up. As far as I knew, like that
Call this one the puker.
that was just what everyone did on that ride. It was
What's interesting is you're still in it. And as soon as it's over, all this will have been a dream.
Oh man.
So if you want to head on down to the Elks Lodge on July 18th through 19th at 7:30 for the Fatal 50s Affair presented by Friendly City Players, you should, because that's happening.
The
So
Fatals 50s
The
affair?
Fatal 50s Affair.
What night is that?
It is. I'm ready to fast.
Saturday.
Already forgot. It is July 18th and 19th.
Well, now one of those days will be the final performance of Waiting for Godot,
This
which
is
is not yet sold out. You could still
There's still a chance.
get to that.
This is this Thursday and Friday.
What that you just
Those
read off?
2 dates, yeah.
Our Thursday show is sold out, but Friday and Saturday we still have time.
I'm coming Thursday.
Nice.
Yeah.
I wish I
Also,
could.
Saturday night, Reverend Billy C. Wirtz and Bobby Driver will be playing in this building. Clementine.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Wow. Okay.
For all the old timers who are listening, people of a certain age.
So you want to hear about my Buc-ee's experience?
Yeah.
Should I tell them that, or should I just skip over it?
No, do it.
I hear the restrooms are amazing.
I didn't make it that far.
Oh.
You peed in the. Oh, okay. You didn't go to the restroom.
No, I didn't. I was good.
She was
I
out
was
front
very
with a
lucky.
sign saying anything helps.
I was by the end of it. I was by the end.
So, for any listener who does not know what a Buc-ee's is, would you
is
mind
me.
giving a sentence?
Okay, so
It's a gas station, right?
it is a big gas station.
I thought it was a
It is-
hematoma.
It is that as well. And you also may be thinking of a carbuncle. I just wanted to say that word.
What is the difference between a Buc-ee's and like a sheet? It's just
Yeah,
bigger, or
Yeah, I think it's a giant
Marketing.
It's like a giant truck stop, but trucks aren't allowed. So you can go in and have that full truck stop experience, except you don't have to worry
Without those dirty
about rubbing
truckers.
elbows with truckers, which is the best part of a truck stop experience.
But do they have showers then?
I don't think so. Like,
Okay.
yeah, it's not a truck
So
stop.
truck stops definitely. It's
Right.
always funny. They're like 17. Your shower's ready.
Dude, I've used those showers. Like, it's nice to know that they're there in a pinch. You know,
Yeah.
like if you've had one of those days. I don't know. Maybe I should tell you that story.
I want to hear
It
that.
was also a 4th of July story.
Very much want to hear that.
No, I won't.
No? Okay. All right.
It's very boring. Anyway,
man.
okay, so yes, picture it. The Sunday after the 4th of July.
Okay.
Tuesday was the day that Buc-ee's opened, so it was just like a few days after their big grand opening with the governor and local.
That's right.
governor was there.
The governor. was
Governor.
Yeah.
there. Our governor of Virginia was there.
Yeah.
It should be safe to show my face at the Buc-ee's.
Yeah, he like.
A lot of palms were greased to
Yes,
get
yes.
to get this Buc-ee's.
They brought the big scissors in all the way from Richmond. Came on.
What?
That was allowed in. That truck was allowed in.
Yeah.
One of the big scissors. Yeah. So like just a lot of hype.
Yeah.
In this place. I think is it the only one in Virginia? I don't know, but
Think
people have been anticipating this for a long time, and anyone that's traveled abroad to like
Tennessee?
I don't know, Tennessee or Texas or whatever, and has had this experience is so excited about having a Buc-ee's on our main drag 81.
Yeah.
So my friend was visiting for the weekend. It was her birthday as well. And, you know, when your friend is visiting from out of town and it's their birthday and they want to do something, that's the thing you should do.
Yeah.
Go to a gas
If you're
station.
a nice person. Even if you think the idea is a really bad idea. You
Their
don't feel like
birthday
you should
as
speak
well.
up.
It was your birthday?
Not my birthday.
Oh, okay.
No, it was my friend's birthday.
Okay.
Yeah, so if your friend is like, it's my birthday, I want to go to a puppet show, that's what you do.
Yeah.
You facilitate that desire.
So it was your friend's choice to go to the Buc-ee's.
I believe so. I was under the impression that
Okay.
was what she wanted to do.
Okay.
And yeah, I love her. I'm glad she's
Sure.
visiting. I'm glad and I was like, yes, let's do this together. If I'm going to have this experience with anyone, I want it to be with someone that I truly care
Okay.
about. Because I knew I was going to hate every moment of it. I was prepped for that. Just because I know who I am. And I'm not trying to slam on this place. It's just not my bag. But my friend wanted to go, and I was like, yeah. So anyway, we all end up going. We end up going in separate cars just because of the nature of the group that we were going with.
Well, it's a gas station. Everybody needs gas.
And we all need gas.
There you go.
I'm not taking it out of here in buckets.
yeah, right.
I'll put it in the car
Yeah,
directly.
yeah, very good.
So I got deeper into the parking lot than anyone else had. And when as soon as I got in there, I was like,
Is that-
I got to get out of here. I got to get out. I got to get out. I got to get out. Because every intersection was gridlocked. And what gridlocking means, when they have signs that say, don't block the box, it means the square that the traffic goes through, don't block it. Because if someone, God forbid, an ambulance or a fire truck needed to get in, there would be no wiggle room for anyone to move out of the way.
Right.
If everyone keeps cramming in, I don't know if you've heard about like the horror things like that happen at like concerts when there get to be too many people and the swell of the crowd crushes. Just a slight fear that I might have. Just a slight phobia that I might have.
You spent no time thinking about this.
I spent 2 hours thinking about this on 2 Sundays ago.
Yeah.
So I got into the parking lot and I was like, I spent the next hour and 45 minutes trying to get back out because I could not maneuver out of there. I was in my fit. I was in a small car, but it was just like, and I didn't know the layout of it to know like, because you know how parking lots are. They change direction based on the way that the rows are going or whatever. So you could be like, I'm going out, giant block of concrete,
It's crazy.
So I was like, I'm just gonna get to the outer perimeter, and then it's got to connect. It was like being in a maze, which I deserve this because I built a lot of mazes in my time out of corn. Probably other people had similar panic attacks for 2 hours. So you know what? This is probably all karma. I've paid. Okay, I've paid my nickel. So
wait, did you go into the Buc-ee's?
I did not go in because I was so dead set on getting out of the parking lot.
Wow.
She just went to the
I couldn't believe I was alone in my car. I couldn't leave my car and be like, okay, you watch it. I'm gonna go run in.
Did your friends know you were there?
Yeah. So
Okay,
I told them if this is what you really want to do today, I respect that. And if you get into this parking lot and want to park and go into the store and spend your afternoon here, that's fine. I, however, need to get the F out of here because I am freaking out. And my friend that had a kid in the car with her and her husband, both of whom are not like partial to patience, I was like, I would recommend you do not come in here. And so she was like, okay, cool. Well, we'll all meet up at Smiley's. The wonderful ice cream place across the hill. There's a lot of good stuff at that intersection. Like if you go by Buc-ee's and you're like, that's really full, go to Smiley's, get some ice cream.
It's in the middle of a field. And
just turn around.
They just built a new one.
Just turn around.
Anything that ends in an ease.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
And do you know that our grandma's maiden name was Smiley? And we are distantly related to the Smileys who opened up Smiley's ice cream.
Can you get us free ice cream?
They love that.
Yeah.
The Howdy Shells are related to the Smiley.
Yeah.
Howdy.
Yeah.
Good
Some
God
good spirited
almighty.
family names.
A lot of us.
Yeah.
So I was driving down the interstate, and the Buc-ee's sign, there's a tree that's kind of right in front of the Buc-ee's sign. And I thought, it won't be long before they cut down that tree. Because that sign's too important.
They're going to cut down the tree and feed it to the
Did they cut it
beaver.
down?
They have not yet.
Interesting.
If you're driving down, or you're driving up north, look, you'll be like, well, I can't see the big beaver because of that tree.
Buc-ee's sign is eclipsed by a tree.
Yes.
This will never do.
Yes, we've got to cut down that tree.
We must see the beaver in her prime while she is young.
Well, then the other thing, too, is they have the blow-up beaver with the...
Oh, I saw the blow-up beaver.
Oh, strapped
I was
down.
sitting next to the blow-up beaver for 1 hour. You want to see my drawing I did in my journal that day?
Oh, yeah.
Get the cameras. Zoom in.
Zoom in!
You know what's interesting about that? That Buc-ee's was national news, but they never mentioned Harrisonburg.
Is that right? Well,
Really?
Is that because it's called Buc-ee's Rockingham?
Whatever, the closest they got was they said it was a few miles south of James Madison University.
Is
they
that
did
right?
not mention Harrisonburg.
Wow.
Madisonburg.
Well, I did see a quick little video about the amount of money that they're going to make on food tax. Rockingham County's going to make more money on food tax from that Buc-ee's than they will from everything else in Rockingham County. Like combined.
Food tax.
Amazing.
Food tax.
Yeah.
Everything combined. They're going to make more from that Buc-ee's than the rest of the county, which it's a big county, yo.
Who all's been in? Who's been in?
I've
the
not
Buc-ee?
been.
Have you been
Not
in?
I.
Anybody at this
To
table been
conclude
in?
my
I'm
story,
going.
I never made it in.
never made
As soon
it in.
as I was able to get out of the parking lot and saw the end, I got out of there. And the reason that everything was gridlocked was because there was a giant crash at the in and out road. Like nobody could leave because they were trying to. But people were still coming in off of the interstate.
It was a real Buc-ee's perfect storm.
It
going
really
on.
was. It really
What do
was.
they have in that place?
My son
They've
went.
got a
don't
wall
get
of
it.
jerky. Yeah,
He's-
go ahead.
he's
and
been
talk about
in.
the inside.
A wall of jerky.
Well, I haven't seen him.
Okay, you
He's
lost
still
your
there.
son.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
no.
still there.
Can you tell him to pick up some jerky?
Yeah.
He's
So-
more Bucky than man.
We have Lithuanian jerky, Estonian jerky,
Twisted it even.
peppermint jerky.
Billy, are you still there?
Don't call me Dad. Don't call me ever again.
Okay, well, could you just pick me up some nuggets? Thanks.
Oh, that's right. They have beaver nuggets.
Beaver nuggets.
Yeah, they've got beaver nuggets, beaver jerky. There's a whole jerky bar. There's also brisket sandwiches.
So the brisket.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of people rave about the brisket. Here was my experience with the brisket. I was about an hour and 15 into my parking lot foray, and I was sitting behind the building, and I eased up to where the big garage door was open to the back, and they took out the trash, and I could smell the
You knew
brisket
you're not going the
smell
right direction.
belching out of that hole, and I took a picture. Anyway, please continue.
Well, you know what's
about the
funny,
inside.
The Buc-ee's is right next to the water treatment plant. The water treatment plant, every once in a while, stinks.
Woofy.
I mean, just absolutely stinks.
Yeah.
What's the milk plant?
Or the milk plant. That's right. So, yes. So between the milk plant and the water treatment plant, and then there's Buc-ee's. Good job, Rockingham County.
Between curdled milk, poop, water, and Buc-ee's, it's a scent.
But the Buc-ee's smell only comes out of that square hole at the back of the building.
If you could not refer to the Buc-ee's hole anymore, that'd be
the Bucky Beaver hole.
Okay, the loading dock. Sorry.
After Mike's finished editing, this is going to be 20 seconds.
I'm going to get sued by the beaver.
I'd like to formally apologize to Mount Crawford and
Governor Youngkin. Wherever he is.
Actually,
let's call that a day before anyone else gets arrested.
That's calling it a day. All right, well, that's a wonderful return to the airwaves for
I'm glad we're back. Yes, I'm glad we're back.
That's going to wrap it up. Once again, thanks to our sponsors, Ruby's Arcade. Down here in tropical downtown Harrisonburg. Every Tuesday night, 7:30 for Bingo is Life, the only live interactive game show in town with the Howdy Shell Brothers live and in person at 7:30. You can join us anytime you want to on the internets for the Bingo is Life podcast, soon to be named something else. And once again, we'll see you next week, kids. Thanks for tuning in.
Bingo is Life, a post-bingo Harrisonburg podcast, is brought to you by the Brothers Howdashell and our friends at Ruby's Arcade in downtown Harrisonburg, Virginia. If you've enjoyed the show and feel it's worth spreading a little joy in this world, please tell just one person that you like this podcast. Word of mouth, more than any other form of promotion, is how creative works get noticed and sustain themselves. Thank you, Andrew Hickey, for that bit of wisdom, and thank you, listeners, for being part of the fun.